Gjirokastra. The museum city of Gjirokastra was built on the eastern side of Gjir. Since 2005, it has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The origin of the city starts with the castle of Gjirokastra, built in 4th century AD. The city was named Gjirokastro in 1336. In 1417, it was conquered by the Ottoman army. The city reached its peak over 1800 to 1830, when monumental assembly houses were built. The first neighborhoods are those of Bazaar and Hazmirat. The main characteristic of Gjirokastra is the intensive use of stone in building the houses, which look like small fortresses, the streets of cobblestone, which all led to Bazaar. You can also visit the Mosque of Bazaar here, built in 1557. Due to all these features, Gjirokastra is also known as the Stone City. The most important structure of the city is the castle, which is the biggest castle in Albania. Inside the castle, you can visit the Museum of Weapons, opened in 1971. Weapons from the prehistoric times up to the World War II are exhibited on here. The National Folk Festival has taken place in this castle during the years. During your stay in Gjirokastra, you can visit the Ethnographic Museum, located in the house where the former communist dictator Enver Hoxha was born. This house, today a museum, is located in the Palorto quarter. You can also visit the House of Zekit family in Palorto, in a dominating position, which has undergone restoration. It is one of the most magnificent and characteristic buildings of Gjirokastra. Built in 1811 to 1812, it is a magnificent 3-floor building and has 2 twin towers. A special feature of the house is the wooden carved ceilings and the characteristic guest room. From the wooden balcony in the 3rd floor, you can enjoy an impressive view of Gjirokastra. The town of Gjirokastra is also known for its culinary art. We can mention special dishes like pasha koft, shapkat, ashaf with dried figs, a dessert with sheep's milk, sugar and dried figs, etc. In Gjirokastra you can visit interesting sites, part of the cultural heritage as well as natural wonders. Antigoniya. The archaeological park of Antigon is located near Gjirokastra village in the region of Linkseria, east of Gjirokastra. It is 14 kilometers away from Gjirokastra. The archaeological park has a surface of 92 hectares. Antigon was founded by King Perus of Epirus in 295 BC, who named the town after his first wife, Antigone. At the end of 3rd century and the beginning of 2nd century BC, it grew into an important economic, cultural, and political center and took the form of a state, polis. It was surrounded by walls, 4,000 meters long. There are many attractions to be visited in the archaeological park Antigone, such as the mosaic columns, promenade, an antique scale, the surrounding walls, etc. In the village of Labovi Cricket, located near the small town of Libahova, you can visit one of the oldest and the most beautiful Byzantine churches in Albania, dedicated to Saint Mary. It is built in a style similar to that of Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. It was thought that the church used to have a relic, which is missing now. It was part of the cross where Christ was crucified. The ancient theater of Adrianople is located near the village of Safratica, 14 kilometers away from Gjirokastra. Along the Gjirokastra, Kakovich, Greece, highway, the Adrianople amphitheater was discovered by the Austrian archaeologist Prashnikar. It dates back to the 2nd century BC. It has a capacity of 4,000 seats and has 27 steps. Kajupi's field lies in Linkseria area, which is 1,310 meters above sea level. It is a flat area, which is used as climatic resort and surrounded by many sources of cold water.